Hi, Leo, and welcome to your love story for April 2020. For April, I'm going to look at your soulmate, your strongest romantic soul bond you will have this lifetime. And you could have yet to meet this person, you could be in union with this person, or you could be separated from this person. So let's see what chakra you guys are attached to at this lifetime, or attached to in this lifetime. All right, so we've got the solar plexus coming through, and we have self mastery. So Leo, this relationship is going to be one that has a lot of twists and turns and goes through a lot of ups and downs, because this relationship is meant to grow you in more ways than anything else that you go through in this life. And that's not to say like your family relationships, connections with your kids, friends, and other things you go through in your life don't have, a big impact on you. But this relationship, this soulmate, is the person who is going to like shake you up, change your mind, cut you open, and you do the same to them. Okay, so this relationship, I feel, goes through many, many different seasons and shapes and forms. Wow, Leo, let's pull some more cards and get a sense of who you are and who this person is in this connection. I'm going to pull two major arcanas. Oh, look at that. We've got the sun. So this could definitely be you, as the sun represents Leo in the tarot, but as an energy of a person, this is somebody who is like full of life, full of energy, more positive and optimistic than negative and pessimistic, believes in magic, believes in like miracles and all those things. And again, it's not that they can't ever get angry, frustrated, depressed, pessimistic, but for the most part, that's not who they are. They're just a very warm energy that everybody wants to be around. They bring a lot of love and warmth to everybody. So again, this could be you, Leo, or the other person. And next we have the Empress. Okay. So this is another very strong energy like the sun, but this is somebody who is very nurturing and caring and giving, could take care of everybody, a humanitarian, somebody who's abundant, very grounded and stable in themselves and who they are. So let's pull some tarot and see how these two energies play out, because you both look very strong, very positive, very grounded individuals, but your connection, I'm telling you, like you go through every chakra, okay, experiences in this relationship to like develop, activate every single chakra. Okay, and here it begins. We have the Seven of Thoughts, gaslighting, ghosting, ulterior motives. Ace of Thoughts, breakthrough, confessions, illuminations. Ten of Thoughts, abandonment, betrayal, loss. So you guys have all swords energy coming out so far. Nine of Flames, perseverance, stamina tested. And illumination, restoration, revelations, visions. Wow, that would be the sun again, Leo. So you got the sun twice. Yeah, everything I picked up on with that chakra card coming out at the beginning, Leo, is this relationship goes through a lot of different changes and seasons, and you guys go through periods where you are in love and it's like the best thing ever and there's nobody else in this whole world, and then you guys go through these really dark, shadowy periods that test your bond. And I do feel for many of you, there's either like a major breakup and separation at some point in this connection, or a major, major low point in this relationship and connection. And Again, though, even saying that, don't let yourself fear, because what ultimately happens is this illumination, and that's exactly what I felt, with this self-mastery card. Is you've got to go through so many different things to grow and evolve, and this person is like a major factor in your soul evolution for this life journey, as well as you for them. And it looks like, there could be some lies, some gaslighting, where you're wrong, you're crazy, ulterior motives. But, that energy does change. And to me, what really shifts the shadow energy out of this connection is right here, where we come to this breakthrough and this abandonment, where either we have this really big, bad breakup, separation, or your relationship hits a very, very, very low point. And it's in that space, that energy, where the breakthrough really starts to happen. And then we have confessions. So after this energy, comes into play, you guys are going to have a much more authentic connection with each other, where we're not holding back. We're telling the truth, whether it's ugly or pretty. There's no more lies. There's no more ulterior motive. There's no more deception, because, by this point, you guys know each other in and out better than anybody else in this world knows this person or knows you. Okay. You know each other. And it just comes to that point where you can't lie. You can't pretend, because it's like the gig is up. And that is where you have this profound shift, breakthrough, change in this connection, in this relationship. And it really did test the bond, but you will find that after you get to the other side and you're in this different space with each other, that you guys wouldn't change a thing, just because of the way you've grown and evolved through your experiences. It's the entire chakra system. There's lessons on every chakra found in this relationship with each other. You guys are my 5th reading, Leo, and I have to say this is probably the most intense, but it's with these super intense connections, when they're good, they are good. When they're bad, they are bad. So you guys have a lot of happiness and good times, in all of this as well. And that's, it's not like you just get together, you have this connection that you can't break away from, and it's just crap. It's not like that. You guys go through a lot of like ups and downs, many seasons and shifts and changes, and it's all about your soul evolution. And you guys signed up with each other for this lifetime for that to be the case. But you guys will always heal. You will always bounce back, especially with 2 suns coming through. All right, so under this 7 of thoughts, we have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So a lot of the problems you guys could face initially is insecurity, jealousy, that has to do, with your own personal emotional baggage before you come into union. And then I feel that emotional baggage is added to just based on different things that happen within this connection. So there is a lot of insecurity and jealousy issues that you guys face. And now we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So you guys have gaslighting coming through twice. So one person in this connection, or maybe it's even both of you, you've just got to be real, could have been very dishonest. And again, that goes back to emotional baggage and lack of emotional growth and maturity prior to this union. And this union is going to put all of that in that person's face, and anything that you need to face and evolve beyond is going to be put in your face, okay? But when you guys are apart from each other, you're definitely still like looking at each other's social media, all of that. Next is the clock. Need time, takes time, time in cycles, time to heal, progress. And that's coming out under this 10 of thoughts, the abandonment, the betrayal, the loss. So this energy, you guys, overcoming this and working through this energy is going to take some time, and you've just got to go with that. And I do feel both of you have some underlying issues emotionally, like it's this emotional baggage that you didn't really deal with or face, but this connection, it like aggravates it, and you both it triggers and stimulates both of you, and you know, maybe blame each other, when the truth at the end of the day is this is coming up because it needs to be faced, it needs to be healed. And that's the point of this union, is you guys are truly pushing each other to be like your best versions of yourself, reach your highest potential, dig deep down and face the darkness and the demons and the shadow within that has to be healed and overcome. You guys, seriously, you're going to go through a lot in this connection, and it cuts you deep, but the payoff, the evolution, and then what you guys eventually evolve into is amazing, okay? And again, it's not hard the whole way through, but I do see this relationship being one of the most challenging of this life journey for you. And now we have healing hearts, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And so that goes back into this, you know, separation. And there's a lot of healing and shifting of perception and maturity that takes place. And under illumination, look at this, we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So this right here is where, you know, where it was like hard and bad, it's like boom, that easy again, okay? And it's because you guys did a lot of evolving at the soul through separation, or through this really heavy, challenging time of your relationship and your connection that tested you to the very end of your limits. And that's why I see some of you completely breaking up and separating and being like, no, that, you know, this is too toxic, or we're never going to get past these issues, or it's always the same thing. And again, you feel up against such a hard wall, because you guys are meant to really grow and evolve through this connection. And also with the solar plexus, there is big time power struggles that take place. I mean, the sun and the empress, those are two very strong, solid energies. But also you both are very wise, but I feel you have very different perceptions of life, the way life works, what it's truly all about, etc. And so there could be some clashing there. Like, you just have such strong minds, personalities, and wills. Like, the power struggle can be very intense, and your fights could get, you know, very out of hand and toxic, and just, you know, what you're saying, what you're doing, and you both like pull away from each other. And you think this could never be, like, we're never going to get past this, but you do, Leo, you guys do. It's just, you know, you've got to go along with the journey here, because once you guys get it, once all the work is complete, and you're always growing and learning throughout life, but I feel in the like first 10 years of this relationship is like, you know, the first 7 to 10 years is when all of this crazy plays out. And then once you guys evolve and expand beyond that, your connection is much different moving forward. Again, it's total honesty, because you know each other so well. There is no hiding, there is no pretending, there is no lying. You know if they're lying to you, they know if you're lying to them. You guys are just like two beings, but one and the same. The way that you experience each other, you're just very in tune with each other, because there is a very long history that plays out here. So let's pull some heart and soul messages. I take more than I give. I hope we can mend the past. I really want you in my life again. And I am not over you, not even close. So when you guys go into separation, you both still love each other as much as ever before, and it doesn't really matter what happens while you're in separation, who you date, who they date, all that plays out, that it does not change the love and the bond that you guys have, because you are truly soulmates. And you know, if you're into twin flames, I would say you guys are absolutely twin flames. And this lifetime, you guys signed up for a lot of heavy life lessons to be experienced through each other. And you know, we don't understand the other side and the way the soul evolves and what it all means. We only have our, you know, perception of being in the physical avatar. So we could be like, I don't care about soul evolution, screw this, it's too hard, this isn't fair, all those things. But this reading, I want you to take that away, is this relationship is not for nothing. And the reason why you feel like you cannot escape them is because you guys have a long, very long life journey with each other, you know, with lots of shifts and turns. And once you guys overcome this energy, you just evolve into a whole new place of being with each other. And there is respect and there is honor in that space. And there is no lies, there is no deception. If somebody has something to say that may not be well received, they're still going to express it and articulate it. You guys just come to an understanding, an agreement, and once you're in that space, nothing can ever get in between again. And even if you guys are fighting or anything, it's in both of you that no, we're together till the end of time. So this is a relationship that it just goes through like everything in this lifetime, and it's like it ends so beautifully. You guys will get there. You will find your sweet spot with each other, okay? So let's pull some advice. Wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves, and drink in the sunshine. So this is just a message of, you don't know how this is growing you at the soul level. Trust the process, and you and this person, Leo, are definitely meant to be. We have communicate, things left unsaid will never reach the shore. And so this to me is all those, you know, words in your heart, all the words in their heart, you guys will communicate them eventually. You will. It's just a matter of timing. And, you know, some of you, like I said, you may be currently in separation from this person. Others of you, you may be together at this time. And for some of you, maybe you haven't met this person yet, but this is your one, Leo, and you guys signed up for a wild, wild ride. It is not boring at all at any point in this connection. And, you know, what's interesting here, Leo, is Spirit is talking more about like your soul contract with each other, more so than like the way that you guys get along and experience each other in this lifetime. So I know that this life journey and what you two signed up for together is very significant. It means a lot for your soul evolution and what comes next. And, you know, again, it might be hard for you to fathom that, but Spirit's like, really try to look at it from that perception, because sometimes, you know, in the human form, it could just be overwhelming and too much, and we lose sight of what it's really all about. And this relationship is very special, even though it goes through so many different seasons and changes. Like, this is your soulmate, and you both are achieving quite a bit to this lifetime through your connection. All right, so those are your messages, Leo. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.